ESN, they carry AK-47 or AK-49. Their country people, Nigeria, chasing them. And now, why Asale Dokubo form his own gang, never AK-47, but Nigeria, I made the arrest.
This particular message, this particular video is for you if you are a true Biafrans. If you are a true Biafrans, this particular video is for you. For those of now where they support Biafra, where they support Nigeria government, for those of now where they support Ikengu Urago, Udele, and Kesh, this particular video is for you because this our brother don't finally come out to clear the air. So if you know that you like what I'm doing, do well to follow this page, like, comment, and also share so that other Biafrans can be able to watch this particular video because this our brother give a source message here. Share it and drop your opinion.
They have been killing innocent people for how many years now? For how long now? During the times of Ojukwu, during the times of Gowon, they have killing innocent people because of Biafra, to make sure that Biafra did not come, to make sure that Biafran people quit. But still yet, we never quit. We keep going. We keep moving. Every day by day, people are dying in Southeast because of Biafra. Many houses are burning, both in Lagos, both in Abuja. Every year, main market Onitsha is burning. But some people doesn't know where the fire is coming from. But they don't want to ask question. I pity my country peoples in Southeast because we are the problem in ourselves. But no man of a woman can stop Biafra not to come because you can't silence the whole voice. When the whole voice speak.
ESN, they carry AK-47 or AK-49. Their country people, Nigeria, chasing them. And now, why Asale Dokubo form his own gang, never AK-47, but Nigeria, I made the arrest. And now China fighting for his own personal country, for his own benefit, freedom fighters. Owen Chokono Malono Bundi, Molona Anya Kazu. Oh, yes, you can join and can walk with it. I'm a Bundi with a why. Do you people know the meaning of IPOB? You people recognize IPOB as a terrorist. IPOB is a name. The full meaning of IPOB is Indigenous Peoples of Biafrans. For some people out here, IPOB is a terrorist. IPOB is not a terrorist. IPOB, Indigenous People of Biafrans. Of which is needed that IPOB inside Indigenous People of Biafrans. Then we're ESN. Of which is that ESN means Eastern Security Network. On Nnamdi Kanu, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our president of Biafrans, he recognized ESN, but not Biafran Liberation Army. Nnamdi Kanu doesn't know Biafran Liberation Army. All he knows is ESN, his force. Without ESN, Fulani terrorists and Janjaweed terrorists in Nigeria could have entered Biafra land. Yes, on young wage. Now what is you? Because I see more than you. When I see, I tell you. I see war coming into Southeast very soon. But only those that ESN will help us. Those people that is called unknown government, Nnamdi Kanu doesn't know them. Those Biafra Liberation Army, Gentle Yahoo and so. Only one thing that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu knows is ESN, Eastern Security Network. Maybe that Gentle Yahoo with his gang is from Simon Ekpa. We don't know. But all we know is ESN. We all are Biafrans. And we know what we ask for. Yes, freedom matters. ESN, they carry AK-47 or AK-49. Their country people.
My country peoples in Southeast. I see a very big war coming in Southeast. A very big war. And only ESN and Biafra Liberation Army will help us in this war. And this war, no man born of a woman can quit and can stop it. No, never. I see a very big war coming in Southeast. Kaidi Jikele, Kifemele 1966, Yemenai. I'm not from there, I moved them that time, but I heard the story and I saw the video. Kifemele 1966, Yemenai, because I see a very big war coming into Southeast. And no man will quench it. But all you have to do is to fight for ourselves. Freedom matters. Only ESN and Biafra Liberation Army will help us. No man else again. Nigerian soldiers and police cannot help us because we are Biafrans. They are Nigerians. Listen to my...
Would top it until 2023 happened. It was so obvious, so clear to even an unborn child that Atiku had won the election. What did Atiku do? His body language from day one, lackluster, lackadaisical. He didn't care. People were screaming, go to court, do this. Even going to court he was so reluctant. Even to call, he just didn't care. It was so... In becoming president, he was just interested in making sure that Buhari's presidency was preserved on behalf of the colonial powers. As clear as day. Now look what happened in 2023. It was the turn of the South, because Buhari had then finally finished with the 8 years that belonged to the North. You would expect that Atiku would rest, or at least find a Southerner that he loves and support the person. Atiku still came in to contest when it was the time of the South, knowing fully well that when it was the time of the North, no Southerner was there out front saying, I want to contest. Atiku still came because he was used to destroy the Peter Obi's chances in 2023. A tool. Peter Obi still flawed all of them, showed them like it was crazy what happened. Everybody knows what happened. Despite all that, we are here in 2026. The time of the South still. Atiku is still here to contest. So, what do you think Atiku is after? He's not after the presidency of Nigeria. The man is going to be 80 years at some point this year. In 2026, he'll be 80 years. Tell me why Atiku would not rally all the political stalwarts that he knows and tell them, let's go and support this Southerner. If Tinubu has done so badly, if Tinubu is so disliked and everybody wants Tinubu out, and Atiku hates Tinubu and hates his administration, which basically serves the interest of colonial powers from head to toe. If Atiku hates that, why would Atiku not identify one Southerner, even if it's not Peter Obi, a Southerner, and say, we will support you to take power from Tinubu, because it is the time of the South. Atiku, you are a Fulani Northerner. Why are you contesting when it is the time of the North and the time of the South? 2 times when it is the time of the South. Because you are a perfect spoiler for the colonial powers. A tool, well-made tool in their hands. That's why they went and formed ADC. When ADC was formed, I told my friends, I said, watch. These guys are going to use this to cage Peter Obi. Because, you know, Peter had the platform of Labour Party when they destroyed the PDP, undermined it, sabotaged it because of him. So he went to Labour. Labour performed beyond their widest imaginations. They couldn't believe it. And then they decided, we're going to destroy Labour. And they went after Labour, dismembered it, brought nomads to come and claim that they were factional leaders. And when Labour was too hard for Peter, he took off. And the next place he found himself was ADC. And they went after ADC. ADC suddenly had factions again, just like Labour. Everything they did to Labour, they did to ADC. And Atiku was in there, and they were having their convention and doing all this nonsense, and they still could not come together to say, hey, let's support this man. Rather, it became clear and obvious that everyone was now navigating towards Atiku becoming. How do you explain that Atiku, the biggest so-called coalition of opposition parties, is throwing Atiku up as the opposition candidate to go and fight against Bola Tinubu when it is the time of the South to be president? That in and of itself is a disqualifier from day one. Even people who don't like Tinubu will immediately say Atiku for what? How can we now go and vote another again when you guys took your 2 terms under Buhari? And it is the time of the Southern, and you now want us. Does that mean that you guys are the overlords? That you guys, I mean, there are so many reasons why even people who hate Tinubu would want to vote him because of that alone. You are not honoring and respectful of that arrangement, which the Southerners have respected all these years. Are you telling me Atiku didn't know all of that? Are you telling me the guys who are his co-travelers in that ADC didn't know all of that? You want to tell me they don't know that? They do. They are just tools. The ADC itself was a creation of the establishment forces, which of course are funded by the colonial powers and their stooges. All of these, you see, are all by the establishment. They are all by the establishment. The colonials panic more than you think every day. They worry that if they lose Nigeria, what is happening to France now after losing Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger will begin to happen to them overnight. You see how that France, a British news network, GB News, just came out a few days ago and said that France is sliding into the ranks of third world countries just because they lost only 3 nations. Nigeria is more than those 3 nations. If they lose, the British will go through hell. I know they have Canada, they have Australia, they have all those places. But if they lose Nigeria, this is what they worry about. And that's why they are ready to spend they don't mind selling one of the nations they own. Because the British, they own nations around the world. Nations you think are constitutional entities that are independent with presidents, they own them, including Nigeria. And they're ready to sell about 2 or 3 of those to make sure they keep Nigeria. That's why they have Atiku there. Atiku is not interested in presidency. He's only there to be the spoiler. You saw the video. I played it. I made it 6 years ago, exposing this guy. That's why Peter made the smartest move ever. His decision is the best decision ever. He doesn't need an establishment vehicle or political party. All he needs is just a legal entity, a political party that is legal. It doesn't matter if it came into being yesterday. The Nigerian people are with him. You see, as I'm rounding up, let me tell you something you need to take to bed when you go to bed today. Peter Obi is not a perfect man. A lot of Igbo elites have a problem with Peter Obi. So many people don't like him. And a lot of people are asking, what is it that all these people are even seeing in Peter Obi that they are following him? You don't understand. Peter Obi is not the one driving the movement or choosing the movement. The movement chose Peter Obi. Peter Obi is a product or a representation of the agitation, of the tiredness, of the frustration of the average Nigerian who has for the longest time ever been knocking on heaven's door, asking God, why can't we be free as humans to pursue our individual dreams? Why can't we live in a place where humans live rather than being in an animal farm? Why can't we live as people? Nigerians, they went through NSARS. You killed them. They put their hopes in Atiku. Atiku betrayed them. Showore, that had become a joke. Everywhere Nigerians turn, it's always been frustration, frustration. And then they eventually ended up with one guy, Peter Obi. It is that agitation, it is that passion, it is that desperation that threw up Peter Obi. Peter Obi didn't create the obedient movement. The obedient movement is a grassroots organic movement that had been there. It is only bearing that title obedient because the figurehead that they have chosen to represent their anger and pain and frustration is a man called Obi. So it's called obedient. If Obi is not there, you will realize it is a movement of disenfranchised, disgruntled, disappointed Nigerians who have been for the longest time looking for a breather. It is their pain. It is them that you call obedient. That's why obedient movement is not made up of Igbo people. It's not made up of only Yoruba people. It's not made up of only Hausa people. It's made up of people from every part of Nigeria. Because the people are tired. They picked Obi and say, stay here. That's why they told him clearly, if you are in any party and you are not a presidential candidate, you are on your own. Peter Obi couldn't have become the vice president to anybody because the movement that chose him had given him a mandate and given him a marching order. This is what we want. He can never disobey his base because the base chose him. He didn't create or choose the base. The base chose him. And the reason they chose him is because he keeps telling people to go and verify. And nobody has been able to verify and come out to say you are lying. No matter how you feel about him, Nigerians have chosen him. And he's going to take them to the promised land, whether he wants it or not.
Bikono, ndị Igbo, ụmụ Biafra, ndị Biafra niile, ebe ọbụla nọ, ekelela m unu. Ekelela m unu. Enwere ihe dị oke mkpa m chọrọ ikwu. Ayọ ka m chọrọ ịyọ onye ọbụla. Ọ gbasara this our nwere onwe anyị anyị na-achọ. Nwere onwe anyị anyị na-achọ. Because my very first time, 3rd May, was my first time Mona Nano from our Deputy Prime Minister, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, within the cabinet here. We had a meeting. It is an honor that na egerem these people. Igeha their kauzi gana say iya him na video. Maybe in my post or sometimes a post or video. In the matter saw AI. Nke now ihe njanya ma abo hu and get these people. Get Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. This woman is a peaceful woman. Dr. Ngozi Orabueze who nwanyi udo. Owuhu nwanyi wara. Because the way this woman she jikwu okwu gosiri that na nwanyi ha achọghị nsogbu. Because ihe ndị mmadụ na-asị n'ọkwa ndị a na-eme like for instance let's just use sit at home for instance na force ndị mmadụ nọ na yard. No, and na force people nọ na yard. This woman mgbe o kwuru okwu niile o kwuru, she was like a na-eme gị force o, but ihe ihe kwesịrị ime, ihe anyị chọrọ ka ime, but ọwụghụ force. This woman na force mmadụ for anything. This woman is just a peaceful person. And nobody is forcing anybody to do something. Or mgbe ị bịara mmadụ nso, ị mara ụdịka mmadụ onye ahụ. As in third, njaya ma abụọ hụ this woman ka ọ na-ekwu ọka. Kewo ọ na-ekwu ọka na the meeting. Matter that na this woman all ezigbote onye ndu. Biko ụmụ Biafra, hapụchanụ ihe anyị na-akọ. Ashira na-akọ everywhere na-akọ ka asị, let's join hands together. Ka anyị tiga aka. Support all Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. Support her. Let's support her. I believe that I support all this woman. Things game. things will start happening, which things na-emegodi already, but at least enwe more support. Hapụgodi different onye a na-akọ ebe a, ndị a na-akọ IPOB, asịkwa IPOB asị. We are all one. Let us come together as one. Ka anyị bịa together as one. Help all this woman. Like I'm that na enwere ụmụ nwoke na find it difficult ịnọ under a woman. Enwere ụmụ nwoke na find it difficult ịnọ under a woman. But ka hapụgodi ihe awụ nwaanyị. But ka hapụgodi na this is nwaanyị. I happen that thing. Because Maazị Nnamdi Kanu o kwuru si no nwaanyị that this Biafra bahala nwaanyị pụtaghala Biafra bahala ya n'aka. O lead hala Biafra that na anyị ga-enwere nwere onwe anyị. And look at this man, he's a prophet. Now after jide Simon Ekpa, ị hụrụ ya nwaanyị take over, which is Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. And wonders name, why can't we support this woman? Can I support on this woman? This woman means no harm. Here this woman toga. Oh, to that woman she no. The woman they go no care. Generation here, how they go no care. But all hapucha ihe ndị ahụ na agba mbọ maka nwere onwe mụ na gị. Maka otu this woman she no godi. This woman is not even supposed to talk about nwere onwe. Okwesighị ikwu okwu ya because she is okay. Her family are okay. Her generation they will be okay. But mbọ na agba ndị bai mụ na gị abụọ na-enweghị that we are not okay. Mụ na gị abụọ na-adịghị okay. Mba ọ ya ka this woman na-agbara mbọ. Ọwa iwa ka ọ na-agbara mbọ na. Please, ka anyị pụta na support on this woman. Pụta support on her cabinet. These people are wonderful. They are peaceful people. Dr. Ngozi Orabueze and her cabinet members are peaceful people. They are peaceful people. Let us all come together and support this woman now this struggle. All this mgba na-agbagharị na social media, it will not go anywhere. It will not help us. Let us come out and support this woman. Oh, Prophet Maazị Nnamdi Kanu kwuru ekwu, and all ihe na-amen. This man is a prophet, our Messiah, prophet of our time. This one na-ekwu ihe na-amen. Enwee ma that na after Maazị Nnamdi Kanu na ga-enwe another person, then nwekwe the third person, ya wuzi one, which Maazị Nnamdi Kanu said it. Dr. Ngozi Orabueze and her cabinet, they are doing wonders. Let us all just come together and support her. She's not forcing anything. She's not someone that forces something. No. Or not forcing anything. After listening to her, the woman is very wise. The woman is intelligent. The woman is peaceful. I don't know how to describe that woman. She's amazing. She's an amazing woman. Please. Ayo kaina ayozi no. Bikono. Kono bekota ono. Kai support this woman and her cabinet. Enweteze Biafra ya marazi he ga-emen. Bikono. Share this video. Achọrọ m ka onye ọbụla watch this video. Ka onye ọbụla bịa together. I beg.